Oh, hi, everybody. Let's talk about some Death Stranding. So, I think it's pretty, blindingly obvious that we most likely will get some new Death Stranding trailer or hopefully gameplay demonstration during Jeff Keighley's Video Game Awards tomorrow night. So, I wanted to do this short little video on just talking about Death Stranding because I woke up this morning and I thought two things. First, I want a bagel, and I want to make a Death Stranding video. I've had my bagel, now I'm going to have my Death Stranding video. So, why do I think Death Stranding will be at the Game Awards this year? Well, let's start with that the Golden Trio are going to be there. I don't know together to present an award, but they're all going to be there. Hideo Kojima's going to be there, Guillermo del Toro's going to be there, and Norman Reedus is going to be there. No word on Mads Mikkelsen yet, but I guess I'll just call them the Silent Hills trio. Because, they were going to make Silent Hills before Konami fucked it up. Fuck Konami. And, come on. Like, for real. They've been teasing this shit for weeks now. You've had the stories of Guillermo del Toro telling people that Kojima is going to give him a demonstration of Death Stranding pretty soon, is that he's in the dark about it as much as everyone else is. Just the way they've been advertising the Game Awards with like little stingers at the end with Kojima going, oh, there's one more thing. And that we're going to see something like the longest gameplay demonstration ever at the Game Awards or some shit like that, according to Jeff Keighley in one of these fucking videos. So there's that. So if I were to assign some kind of percentage at what I think the chances that Death Stranding will be there, I'd say 75%. 80% if I'm feeling really good. I'd say 80%. Let's just go with 80%. Now, what do I think they will show at the Game Awards? I don't think they're going to show gameplay, or at least how the game will fully function in its final state. I think that is near impossible considering that the game just this year has gone into full production. There's no way. And I think even thinking that there's going to be gameplay is pushing it a little bit. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that's just getting your hopes up too much. I think it's just going to be another Decima engine-powered, surreal as fuck trailer with another low roar song attached to it, because that's just, I guess Kojima really likes low roar now. He's used their music twice for Death Stranding now, and he even released a vinyl cover for the two singles used in the two trailers. So what do I think the trailer is going to be? I think it's going to show off the female protagonist. There was some talk a long time ago that Emma Stone was going to be in Death Stranding, and I don't know. I mean, that'd be nice if she was. I think she's a good actress. I think she'd fit really well in a weird Kojima world. But I think the chances are it's going to be the woman that played Quiet in The Phantom Pain. That's going to be a better chance. She's going to have a better chance of being in the game as, a starring character. I hope to God they just don't do to her what they did with Quiet in Phantom Pain. Look, I know it's not popular to criticize Kojima, but what the fuck was Quiet in Phantom Pain besides a fucking booby machine? Booby TNA. She was a big tits and ass character. And that's really, she was a good character, but did we really need to have her butthole crammed into the camera every so often? Every time we're in the helicopter with her, it was just, nah. Please don't do that again, Kojima. I want this game to be something different from you. Now, I think we'll get a little bit more information on what the fuck the pinhead babies and the weird skeleton warrior, the soldiers and the worm tanks and all that shit. I think we're going to see a little bit more of that. We might even see Norman Reedus teaming up with the maybe playable. I don't know. I don't think she'll be playable, but I think it will be like a Snake Eater situation where we'll have a female companion throughout a good majority of the game, like Eva in Snake Eater with Snake in Snake Eater. I don't know why I had a brain fart just then, but, you know, shit happens when you're working off script on these things. Now, there have been so many theories about this game, and, you know, that's not hard to understand why. It's a Kojima game. It's a complete unknown. It's his first thing outside of Metal Gear that he's like really worked on since Zone of Enders. And PT doesn't count because PT was just it was a short little demo for what was going to be Silent Hills, aka a fucking amazing experience before Konami fucked it up again. So what do I think Death Stranding is about? If I were a betting man, I would think Death Stranding is about a prisoner, someone that is on death row, played by Norman Reedus, who is given an opportunity from this government corporation called Bridges, the company that Guillermo del Toro works for, because he's got a pin of Bridges on him in the second trailer that they released for Death Stranding. And Bridges, of course, is that poster that Kojima tweeted out a while back during E3 when he confirmed that Death Stranding was going to be a no-show there. So I think Guillermo del Toro is going to recruit Norman Reedus to work for Bridges so he can go into this wormhole to stop Mads Mikkelsen in an alternate timeline. I don't know for what purpose or why, but I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's ultimately what the clash between Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen is going to be. They're not even we don't even know their fucking names. We don't even know who these characters are. So it's just, I think that's just going to be the most base plot imaginable for this. But finally, things that I hope that are in Death Stranding. I hope it's weird. I hope it's surreal as fuck. I hope it's dark and fucked up and has some weird shit in it. More horror elements, please. Like, can you imagine the kind of psychological terror that PT inspired in here? And I know Kojima has gone on to say that the game will not be, you know, super dark, but it will have lighter elements. It will have comedy in it. It will be some kind of action third-person shooter. He said it was like a combination of The Division and Uncharted, which, you know, I guess I'm all right with the Uncharted comparison, but the Division one, that has me worried a little bit. Oh, and the game supposedly has optional online elements, which I'm very interested to see what that's going to be like. I hope it's not a big function of the game, because I've never gone online in the Phantom Pain. I've just, like, even when I was playing it last night, I just turned, I don't bother going online, because I don't want to fucking have Konami on me about the stupid forward operating bases and all that crap. So, from what Kojima has said about the multiplayer, it is interesting. It is like, hey, I don't want this game to be about winners and losers. I want it to be about people finding connections with each other and, like, hooking up and shit. I don't know about, like, hooking up as in, like, fucking or anything, but hooking up as in, he compared it to, like, most online games are about the stick, but he wants his game to be about the rope, where he can, like, pull people together and stuff. So that will be interesting. That'd be interesting if they even use, like, a literal rope to tie people together. Ever since, like, he made that quote, I've always had an image of, like, nudie Norman Reedus on the beach throwing a rope to those soldiers from the second trailer and, like, tying them together like a fucking cowboy or something. Like, fucked up Kojima Red Dead Redemption or something. I've always had that image. The image has never gone away, with nudie Norman Reedus roping people up. So, I mean, that'd be pretty funny if that's what the game, you know, really was like, but I don't think it's going to be that. I think he's not going to actually take that metaphor literally. But we'll see. My biggest concern with the game is the storytelling, weirdly enough, because I think of everything in the Phantom Pain, I think the story is, like, possibly the worst thing Kojima has ever written. Like, I think the storytelling in Phantom Pain is just bad at times. And I hope this game is more along the lines of like that really fucked up cool opening to Phantom Pain when you're in the hospital with the real Snake. Sorry, spoilers. And they have like the guy on fire and he has the flaming whale and the flying Pegasus, and you have the soldiers coming in and gunning people down and like blood is splattering everywhere. I hope Death Stranding is a lot more like that and less like quiet shoving her boobies and butthole in the camera. But we will see, because like I said, I'm 80% sure that we will get some kind of Death Stranding appearance this year at the Game Awards. It'd be a complete wasted opportunity if they didn't, considering they have the Silent Hills trio there. Come on, guys. I know what you're doing. Just deliver the goods, and I'll be happy. All right. Thank you guys for everything. See you guys later. Bye.